If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. Of all things, I liked books best. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. We crave for new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. What one man calls God, another calls the laws of physics. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. The individual is ephemeral. Races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. It's not the love you make, it's the love you give. Most certainly, some planets are not inhabited, but others are, and among these there must exist life under all conditions and phases of development. Inventors don't have time for married life. So astounding are the facts in this connection that it would seem as though the Creator himself had electrically designed this planet. Peace can only come as a natural consequence of universal enlightenment and merging of races, and we are still far from this blissful realization. Great moments are born great opportunity. As I review the events of my past life, I realize how subtle are the influences that shape our destinies. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. It is the most important product of his creative brain. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. We are all one, only egos, beliefs, and fears separate us. When natural inclination develops into a passionate desire, one advances towards his goal in 7-league boots. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. One's salvation could only be brought about through his own efforts. Science is but a perversion of itself, unless it has as its ultimate goal the betterment of humanity. Originality thrives in seclusion free of outside influences beating upon us to cripple the creative mind. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. To know each other, we must reach beyond the sphere of our sense perceptions. Efficient observation is merely a form of ignorance and responsible for the many morbid notions and foolish ideas prevailing. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. My belief is firm in a law of compensation. The true rewards are ever in proportion to the labor and sacrifices made. These are only new devices for putting the weak at the mercy of the strong. Though free to think and act, we are held together like the stars in the firmament with ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. Merciless is the law of nature, and rapidly and irresistibly we are drawn to our doom. I was merely an automaton endowed with power of movement, responding to the stimuli of the sense organs, and thinking and acting accordingly. We should effect a radical reform in the character of the food. Soon became convinced I was right and undertook the task with all the fire and boundless confidence of youth. All of these years of my service towards mankind did not bring me nothing but assaults and humiliations. All repeated acts or operations I performed had to be divisible by 3, and if I missed, I felt impelled to do it all over again, even if it took hours. All these observations fascinate us and fill us with an intense desire to know more about the nature of these phenomena.